Okay, so I wanted to break down a little animation spacing lesson. I want to talk a little bit about how I made the Lego minifigures jump. So the goal was to support them with some transparent pieces and have them jump up, slow down, and then come back down, land on the plate, and then swap them out. So the way that I figured out how to do this was I needed to find a way to have the height of the minifigure gradually change. So usually what happens when you jump, that's the biggest distance you travel. Then you start to slow down. So then what you're going to need to do is have progressively smaller and smaller distances for the figure to travel. So you can see what I have here is this progressive series of little plates that will hopefully make this really, really clear. So I can travel a big distance. The next distance would be about 2/3 of that. I can get that on there. And then the next distance would be very small, even smaller, and then the smallest. So if I stack all these up, you can see the height that you'd be able to get to at each stage. And then of course, I need the brick separator for that. There we go. So the minifigure jumps, it's going to go this big. That'll be our first distance. And then each distance we travel is going to be progressively less and less. And I do 2 plates and then 1 plate. So that's going to create the illusion that they're going to slow down because they're traveling smaller and smaller distances as they go. So in animation terms, this is spacing, or in principles, it would be ease in and ease out. And the nice thing is that once you've figured a way to have them go up, then you can just repeat the process and take away the plates in the same order that you added them to create the same pattern. But in this time, going in the opposite direction, it's going to feel like you're speeding up. So when you're at the high point, then the next frame you'll drop down will be this distance. Then it'll be 2 plates. Then it'll be a whole brick. Then it'll be this distance. And then finally this one. So that was the secret, was just finding a way to use some already created bricks in a pattern that would allow me to slow them down and speed them up. So this made it really, really easy to keep track of the spacing. By changing the spacing every frame, you control the perception of speeding up or slowing down, or ease in and ease out. So that's how I was able to create the illusion of these minifigures jumping up and then falling back down to the ground.